Hey guys, welcome back to the Black Filipino TV. Now, I want to get into this because this is very important, and the reason why I'm getting into it because it happens to 30% of you guys. And the video title is named 30% of American expats lose everything. Don't let it be you. There's many different ways that it can happen, and a lot of guys, they don't realize when they come to the Philippines, they're not coming to a place where problems don't exist or bills, right? I know it's not a lot, but if you're not retired, you can get caught up. So let me get into this right here. Now think about it. You ever scroll through a Facebook expat group and see some older dudes saying, I need help getting back to the States? Or can anyone lend me money for a flight home? Now these things happen. Now you see a bunch of comments, some laughing, others saying I warned them. That's not just a one-off. It's happening way more than you think. Now let me break it down like I would if we were chopping it up over drinks or over some pancit or anything like that. You guys like to drink, what's that, Red Horse? Let's break it down like we're drinking a Red Horse, even though I don't drink. Because if you're thinking of moving to the Philippines or already here, you need to hear this from someone who's seen the pattern play out way too many times. Now, what most guys fall for is the dream versus the reality. Most guys come out here thinking, man, I'm going to live like a king. And at first, it kind of feels like that. Like you touch down, it's warm, people are friendly, and that exchange rate got you feeling like Jay-Z. You go out, eat good, meet a beautiful Filipino who calls you sir, brings you food. Suddenly, life seems perfect. But reality, it kicks in real quick. Now that a retirement check or online hustle, money might stretch further than in the US, but it's definitely not unlimited. And the second you start acting like it is, that's when that small fall begins. And I've been through it in small spurts, but I've been lucky to have some control and not get out of hand. But a lot of guys come here, like I said, guys, 20 to 30% come here and get out of hand. So let me break down how you can get out of hand. The reason people go broke, let's keep it real. Most expats in the Philippines don't go broke because of the country. They go broke because they bring bad habits from the West.
Man, life is good out here.
And try to apply them in a country that plays by a whole different set of rules. Now, here's the biggest reason. I've seen guys go from chilling in Makati, being in a Makati condo, to broke and a barangay. Guys, let's wait for that ambulance to pass by. I live on a block. It's like a pass-through. Like every time there's a fire, the fire station's not too far from here, and everything passed through here. You got the school close by, so it's a nightmare. We may be waiting at least 4 to 5 minutes for these sirens to get out of here because it's traffic. So let's wait for that.
4 hours later.
It's not fully going, but I can do what I need to do. Guys get caught up in living like a king with peasant money. You ever see a dude making $1,800 a month, trying to live like he's got $8,000 a month? He's in a high rise, renting a car, always eating out, drinking every weekend, flying to Boracay every other month with a girl who, by the way, ain't paying for a damn thing. You can get away with that for a little bit, but long term, nah, you definitely can't. And you're gonna burn through your savings faster than you realize, and that's the worst thing. Imagine you coming out to the Philippines, you have 100,000 in savings, and it can happen. You're like, oh, I got this safety net, and you just start blowing and blowing and blowing. Now, live local, not lavish. Rent a decent place, cook at home, and pace yourself. This ain't a vacation. This is life now. Like, and also what happens is you get caught up, but you realize sooner than later that going out to eat all the time, especially if you're not living in a province. You're living in a province, you may not go through that turmoil, right? But you're going out to eat all the time, you'll find yourself eating things that are high in salt, high in fat. You may eat a lot of sugar things in the Philippines that's available. Like they have the sweet banana, extra sugar on top. Another dessert, extra sugar on top. There's a reason why a lot of Filipinos struggle with high blood pressure. Don't get caught up.
Bro, don't come out here trying to live like a king. Live local, or you'll go broke quick.
A lot of guys that come here thinking they'll figure it out once they land. Definitely not, bro. If you didn't have steady income back home, you for sure ain't gonna magically get it here. You need either retirement or pension, remote work like Upwork, Fiverr, or some online business, or investments, or something like investments is something that makes you money while you sleep. Now, if you need help with like working on Upwork and how to get money online, I can definitely help you guys out with that. Definitely check out my consultation. You may see it in the comments or in my description. I help guys out with that for as low as $100. So it's definitely worth it. If you are not retired yet and you want to come to the Philippines, I can help. Otherwise than that, 20K you saved before the move is gonna disappear fast, super fast, faster than a lechon at a fiesta. Like imagine lechon at a fiesta and 100 people eating it. That thing is gone, like that. Now, before you even get on that plane, lock down your income stream. Don't play survival mode in a foreign country, because you'll find yourself struggling, calling for help, and it's way too late. Like I warn guys, contact me or get started with making some kind of income before you come. I even try to help. But if a guy just says, okay, I'm just gonna get on a plane and go out there, and then I figure it out, no, that doesn't work. You'll find yourself sad, broken, and alone. Because you come out here, you have a girl, things get hard, what's the girl gonna do? Go back to her family. Where's she been at? You can't blame her. It's like the same example I showed in the description. That girl was with that black foreign expat, right? She left him. What else is she gonna do? Be a bum in the street? Nah. They're gonna leave, they're gonna go back to their family and leave you high and dry. Also, don't get caught up in pitting property or business in someone else's name. This one right here, it happens all the time. You meet a sweet Filipino, things go well, and the next thing you know, you're buying land or starting a business in her name. Because legally, you can't own it as a foreigner. You tell yourself she's different. A year later, she's gone, and so was your property. I've seen brothers lose bars, resorts, cars, even family land they thought was secure. Now don't put large assets in someone else's name. If you must, use a legal workaround with long-term leases or corporate structure with a lawyer. Otherwise, accept it as a donation, because that's what it is, right? That happens. I see guys go through all the time. Guys contact me, oh, I got this land, it's in my wife's name, and they're not planning on staying forever. A lot of guys come to the Philippines and then they use it as a destination for now country. It's not like when I came, I used it as this is my home now, right? I got married and said I'm not leaving. And if I do leave, I have my situation set here. But it's not something to where I think my wife's gonna leave. She's not leaving me, right? We've been together for 10 years. Like, come on now. Time goes on. Here's where dudes mess up. They confuse being treated well with being irreplaceable. Now, you're not the only foreigner she's talked to. You're just the one who stayed. That doesn't mean she's using you. You gotta move smart. Now, some guys, they end up supporting the whole family, paying for sibling school, lending money to cousins they never met, sending money even after they break up. Yes, some guys send money after they break up because a girl convinces them somehow, you need to do this, I need to be afloat, and they fall for it. I guess a lot of guys are still used to or stuck in a Western mentality. It plagues them. So on top of footing the bill for their daily life, now if you're helping her, that's your choice. Just budget for it and don't lose your head. Definitely don't get emotionally blackmailed, because it happens, and never spend what you can't afford to lose. Also, don't get caught up and trusting strangers too fast. Now, there are some great Filipinos out here, kind, generous, helpful, but like any place, there's scammers too. And they love naive foreigners. Whether it's a business opportunity, a sob story about rent, fake investment schemes, taxi drivers charging 5 times the rate. If you trust too fast, you're food out here. Now keep your circle small, take your time, ask locals you trust. Always verify everything before you spend the pesos. I repeat, always verify everything before you spend the peso, right? Because a lot of guys, they don't care because they see it as, oh, this is only 10,000 pesos, nothing, right? 200 bucks, that could turn into a lot, or it can turn into a lifetime investment that you're not ready for. So investigate it. I'm out here with just enough to get by, but they don't think about medical emergencies, family deaths back home, you need a ticket fast, and visa extensions or legal issues. But definitely medical emergencies. You do have to plan for medical emergencies. You never know especially if you're older and you're a guy in his later years, anything can happen. So if you're one of those guys that don't have retirement and don't have insurance, which comes with that retirement, you're taking a big risk. And what happens is that leaves some guys flat broke. They get out here and they go, man, I got this heart attack, and then I have this other issue, and then what happens is you're in the hospital. They're not letting you leave the hospital unless you have the money for your bill. So some guys have came to the Philippines and been stuck in hospital. Don't believe me? Search it up. You'll find it. All of this happens and guys end up flat broke. Now keep at least two to 3,000 emergency money that you don't even touch. Also, get travel or expat insurance. Now medical bills, they are cheaper here than the US, but it still would definitely hurt if you're broke. Now, what losing everything looks like. Let me paint you a picture of what broke in the Philippines really looks like for an expat. He's living in a shared room or boarding house. No AC, cold showers, rice, and sardines for dinner. Some guys can manage that, but that's not every guy's first choice, alright? Can't afford a visa extensions. Now he's overstaying. Girl left him months ago. Can't fly home because he can't even afford a one-way ticket. Posting in groups asking for help. Once you see that, you go, man, I wonder what's going on with him, right? It happens all the time. Some guys live that way. A lot of guys live that way. They live on scraps. Don't be that guy living on scraps too. That's another problem. No government report that says exactly 28% of expats go broke. But this is all based on forum discussions, expat groups, and conversations on the ground. Now, a realistic estimate is that 20 to 30% of expats who move to the Philippines after losing all their savings, going home broke, or end up stuck here with nothing. That's 1 in every 3 to 5 guys. Now, when you think about that, that's scary. 1 in every 3 to 5 guys? It's like, man, 30%? That's what it is. But you think, wait a minute, this can't be happening, but it is happening. It's happening right now, and don't be a victim. Don't let it happen to you. Move smart. Like, especially when I talk about guys blowing money. Like, you guys, I can tell a lot of you guys didn't really understand it. Like, oh, I spoke about how a Filipina, she lashes onto you and takes your money. And you guys, oh no, it's okay. That kind of stealing is okay. No, it's not. No, it's not. Why is it not okay? Imagine this happens in the U.S. They cut off your pension. Then what? Is she still going to be there with you? You're paying for everything for her. Do you think she's still going to be around? I know my wife would. Ask yourself. If the answer is no, you need to check yourself. But yeah, guys, other than that, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Also, guys, as I said, I do help out with getting a job online. So if you're not retired and before you come to the Philippines, definitely look me up. It's only $100. worth every penny. Other than that, peace out. See you next video.
You finally figured it out, huh? Best decision I made, man.
Thank you for watching this video. If you like my content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you like my content, go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. And there you can buy me a coffee or you can book a consultation with me. I have consultations for a very small fee. Also, I have consultations for working at home. So if you're a guy that's a little younger, not quite retired yet, and you want to work from home while in the Philippines, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee at buymeacoffee.com/JTBF. Now at the bottom of this video, you'll see thanks there. You can give thanks and make sure your comment is highlighted, and you can give a small donation that way as well. Guys, in the description, you'll see other videos of my other content that's great as well. So you can be sure to watch my other content there. Thank you for watching. See you next video.